Okay. Xanthus, right?
Xanthus, yeah.
Okay, great, Xanthus. Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
So, we will stay on just for a few seconds. Hi, welcome to the National Critics' Choice online news, save Hyatt for the Hyatt hotels all around the world. I'm Robin Stienberg, and here I have a band leader for Rustic Vibes.
Rustic Vibes.
That's right,
That's
and this
right.
is Xanthus with
Hi.
me right now. He's the band leader here in Singapore, and they are now performing at the Esplanade for the jazz season. And speaking about jazz, Xanthus, how did you guys form this band called Rustic Vibes?
Rustic Vibes. Rustic Vibes was an initiative that was formed back when I was studying in Singapore Polytechnic. So about 3 years ago, a group of friends and I really got interested into jazz. So we formed a group, we started playing, and we started to get some gigs.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so
Paid gigs.
Paid gigs.
Ah,
That's the one.
wow.
Yeah. So
It feels good, huh? To
it
get
feels
paid.
really good. Yeah. So our first gig was at Fullerton. So
Wow.
Rustic Vibes was formed in order to, just to play at Fullerton. Yeah.
Wow!
So
And
that-
how long did you play at the Fullerton?
Fullerton, we played for about 3 months. Yeah. But then after that, our band had to be disbanded because army and all that stuff.
I'm sorry to hear that. But you guys are back again.
But we are back again. Yeah.
Ah, and how do you guys manage to find each other?
Most of us are in the same school actually, and the rest of them are found from army actually. Two of the other members, my pianist and my drummer, are both from army. So in the army we found them, and those are jazz cats as well. And then we find in the 6 months ago we decided, why not let's play for jazz in July as Rustic Vibes. So that's how it got about. Yeah.
I have to ask you this: why do you choose jazz? And I mean, you could have chosen to form a pop group
Yeah, that's right.
or
Yeah.
any kind of music genre, but why jazz?
Well, the reason I chose jazz was because I guess I enjoy playing pop, rock, funk, metal even. But the thing about jazz is that there's a lot of freedom, there's a lot of heart and soul that goes into playing jazz, and I like that a lot. So when I'm playing jazz, I feel very free, and I get that sense of feeling from no other genre except jazz.
Really? Wow!
Yeah.
And is that very common here in Southeast Asia, especially Singapore?
In Southeast Asia, no, that's pretty rare actually. But yeah, there are some who have had the same thinking.
Oh, and so what is your philosophy on jazz?
My philosophy of jazz is, well, for music in general, is just to have fun. My key to enjoying is just to have fun, just with the players that I'm playing with, just to have fun, enjoying ourselves. Even though it's not very good, but when you're just having fun, there's no other feeling like that in the world.
Now, where did you get your knack in jazz? I mean, did your family or even your friends notice that you have a gift in music?
Not really music. I have probably I started out in the symphonic band, so I've been playing music for about 10 years actually. But I just started bass for about 3 years, and because of that Fullerton gig, I had to practice really hard in order to play jazz, because jazz is really difficult, right?
Really? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so I had to practice really hard day and night for about a week for my first ever gig at Fullerton. So yeah, it really involves a lot of practice. Yeah, so that's what I can say.
And any plans to create your own first album or EP?
First album, we are on our way actually.
Oh, okay.
Singapore Polytechnic has actually a jazz band, and I'm heading this project where we feature the jazz band members' works. And yeah, that's a big thing that we are going about now.
And is it going to be your own compositions?
Yeah, all original compositions
Oh,
by
really?
people from the Singapore Polytechnic Jazz Band.
Wow.
Um,
So when do you think the album will be out?
It should be out by about November. Hopefully by November.
Twist, huh?
Yeah,
Okay.
hopefully by November.
Okay, folks, please look out for his new album around the world. You could probably get it online even if you could look out for Rustic Vibes.
Rustic Vibes.
That's right. And is Rustic Vibes also part of the initiatives of the Polytechnic project, or is it just your own?
It started out with the Polytechnic, then we branched out by ourselves as a band ourselves.
Oh wow! So you're going to see this your band as Rustic Vibes as a long-term career for you.
Yes, definitely. I really hope that I can do it long term.
Do you have any plans to build up a music video on your own as well?
Music videos, not actually
Or
music
YouTube?
videos.
No? Not even for
I'm not
YouTube?
going even for YouTube. But
Oh, okay.
yeah, we're just going around live. I prefer to play live. Catch me
Really?
clubs.
Ah, and which clubs are you playing right now?
Blue Jazz. We just jam there sometimes in Blue Jazz.
Oh, okay.
So that's cool.
Very nice. And can anyone look up for you on Facebook or
Facebook,
Twitter?
yeah, it's just search Rustic Vibes and you'll find us.
Oh,
Yeah,
great.
we're on Facebook too.
So please look up for Rustic Vibes on Facebook. And really, I must say that you have a great career ahead.
Thank you.
And one last question before we let you go: what advice would you give for aspiring musicians who wish to follow your path? And is your path, especially your gig over at the Fullerton, the first gig, was it fate or was it luck?
Alright. Well, for musicians everywhere, the thing is that you have to practice really, really hard. It's no matter what musicians you see, those great musicians, right? They have dedicated hours and hours and hours to practicing. So once you get practice, what you have to do is to be open-minded to accept anything that comes by. Maybe some guy says like, hey, you want to play for a wedding, and out there you might just get spotted by someone. So for me, it was lucky I got that Fullerton gig. So yeah, you have to look out for your chances. Right?
Yeah. And so that would be your advice. I
That would be
suppose.
my advice.
Great. And so once again, here at the National Critics' Choice Hyatt, I'm Robin Stienberg, and please do look out for more news and more updates from us soon.